At HSN, and what you're seeing right now is Mr. Lou Caputo wielding a steam cleaner that is actually, going right through, what is that, almost 2 inches
It's like almost 2 inches, yeah, thick and ice. Look at that.
Look at that. Because this is not just a steam cleaner, this is the Polti Vaporetto. It's an easy plus handheld steam cleaner. And when it comes to Polti is so amazing because Polti is a company out of Europe. They actually have a saying that it's not clean until it's Polti clean. And the gentleman who actually started the Polti company is called the godfather of steam because he was one of the first in the world to utilize steam to clean. And why do we want to utilize steam to clean? Because we don't clean with chemicals anymore, and we're getting it super clean. We're going to give you, look at all the goodies you're going to get with this. You're going to get all these little brushes right here, including your squeegee. You're going to get your little hose as well as your unit, and we are going to introduce you again to Mr. Lou Caputo.
Hello.
This thing
Isn't it amazing? It's chemical-free cleaning at its finest. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, this puts out a lot of steam. 275 degrees worth of steam at over 43.5 PSI, pounds per square inch. It's more pressure than the tires on my truck, okay? So you're getting a lot of pressure, you're getting a lot of heat out of this, which means it's superheated steam. So what's that going to do for you? It's going to neutralize salmonella, staph, E. coli, and other fungi and bacteria. So you fill it up with water right here. This cap, when it's under pressure, will not come off. That's a safety feature. And then you just press that button right there, and the steam comes out of the end, all right? But I'm going to go right to the kitchen,
okay,
because I want to start cleaning back here. Now watch how easy this is. I'm going to take this attachment off the front, just like that. Everything just screws right on the front and just snaps into place. We're going to come back here. Let's talk about cutting boards in the kitchen, okay? Especially wooden cutting boards. Because if you have a wooden cutting board and you've cut meat on this, okay, the bloods, the juices, everything gets into that cutting board, and it's absorbent. It actually goes in, it's porous, so it gets absorbed inside. I'm gonna put one of our brushes on the end of this, and even though this doesn't look too bad, watch what happens when I take the Polti and I scrub this cutting board with that 275 degrees of steam. Now, if you hold superheated steam on a surface for 15 seconds, it is going to neutralize E. coli, salmonella, staph, and other fungi and bacteria, okay? So that's about 15 seconds, I'd say, that I've been on there. Now, I want to show you something. You can see a difference. We get the steam. Wow, it's a lot of steam.
That's a lot of steam.
It's a lot of steam.
Telling you. This is one of the
Look at that.
best steam cleaners
Watch this.
ever.
Watch this. Well, you know why? Because they invented steam cleaning. I mean, so they really know it. Listen to the sound.
Yeah.
You can hear how it's squeaky clean, but I go all the way across. Look at what came out of the wood. It actually brings it to the surface. Now, this part has been sanitized. This has been deodorized, okay? I got to do the rest of the cutting board, but you can see right there how I did that part. Now, let's keep cleaning in the kitchen, because that's what a lot of people are going to end up using this for, because you don't want chemicals in your kitchen. You really don't.
I don't want chemicals in my house.
No, anywhere,
not
right?
In my bathroom,
no.
Not in my kitchen, nowhere.
Watch this, okay? The fixtures in your kitchen. Do you ever clean under the fixtures in your bathroom and in your kitchen? Have you ever looked at them? Do you have a drop sink, a granite drop sink, and you look at the edges and you see all the mold and mildew?
A little bit of
Watch
stuff there.
this. If I take my steamer and I just go, by the way, I just put the concentrator tip on the end. When I go to the end of this, I'm just gonna stop for a second. Do you see what's coming out of the end? I am forcing all this built up bacteria that's under here, the mold, the mildew, right out the end of this, just like that. Look at that. And I'm gonna give that a quick wipe. And that looks absolutely gorgeous. Isn't that pretty?
Shiny and beautiful.
Yes.
But you know, now it's clean. It's not just clean.
It's Polti clean.
It's Polti clean, and it is super clean. It is clean underneath. This gets places that regular cleaners can't get. And on top of that, it cleans better. Just add water. You buy it one time. You don't have to keep spending all that money on those cleaners. I have 626 until this completely sells out, guys. A very limited quantity. We're going to give you, I think it's the biggest configuration I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah.
All those brushes that come with it. But mostly it's about the power of this steam cleaner. Polti makes a fabulous product.
It's designed in Italy, okay, so they really know what they're doing. I'm gonna take this end. Now notice I attached the hose to this, okay? You're getting the hose included as well. I'm gonna stick one end down this side of the sink. Watch what happens when I squeeze the trigger. The steam goes all the way through the pipe. So if your drain has had a little bit of an odor, maybe your garbage disposal, guess what's gonna happen? That's going in there. It is not only deodorizing it, it's neutralizing the bacteria that's down there, because the bacteria is what causes the odors. So it's killing the bacteria. By the way, if you've got a grease buildup in there, it's gonna melt that as well.
And you know, here's the thing. You can hold that down there as long as you want.
As long as you want.
It's just water, okay?
Yeah.
It's just water.
It's not going to hurt the pipes.
No more having to buy all of those cleaners. You have a cleaner for the glass top, for the ceramic stove top.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
then
yeah.
you have a cleaner for the stainless steel, and a cleaner for this, and a cleaner for the tile, and a cleaner for all of those different cleaners. They add up so much. You're going to save
Think
money.
of the money.
The second you buy this, you're going to save money just on those cleaners, but you get a better clean.
No, you do. And look at the stovetop right here. Burnt on mess right here. This is a spatula tool that comes with it. You'll notice it does look like a spatula. The steam comes out from both sides of that. Watch what happens when I get in here. The spatula tool is going to start scraping this off. Now, it's made out of plastic, so it's not going to hurt your glass top stove, but that steam is emulsifying it. It's actually getting in there. It's melting whatever grease, whatever dirt, whatever grime is on here. The pressure from the steam loosens it, and that spatula just pulls it right off. So I think we did a pretty good job with that. I'm going to give that a quick wipe just so you can see this, and I want you to look at that. Look at the beautiful job that we did on that right there, and it cuts that whole thing off. Yeah, and our producer Daryl says that he uses sharp objects to do it. Not a good idea on a glass top stove, but this is a better way to do it. Come on down here.
Listen, I need to give you an update, guys. We're about to drop below 600 of these available, and that's with, yeah, you're going to start seeing a left counter now because we just don't have many of these. You want this steam cleaner.
Yeah.
It's time for you to switch, get rid of the chemicals.
Well, here's why.
Do it with something that is powerful.
Yeah.
This is the
This is the reason it works so well, because this is what's inside the Polti you're buying right now. This is a metal boiler, okay? So you're actually getting pressure from the Polti. This is what's inside most of our competitors. That's called a heat exchanger, okay? It's kind of similar to what's in your coffee maker. So it's going to make the water warm, but it's not going to put it under pressure, and you've got to have that pressure if you're going to clean effectively. I'll show you another example right here. Now, this is the nice piece of a backsplash, okay? So this will work with any kind of tile. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change my attachments right here.
I'm going to tell you, though, I don't remember that spatula attachment before. I
love that one.
I might rebuy it just to get that attachment. That thing is awesome.
It's totally worth it. Watch this now. This is a special attachment for cleaning grout. Notice we got all the bristles just lined up in one straight line. When I squeeze the trigger, the steam comes out. Now I'm going to go down to the grout here. Thing about grout that's really funny is that even though it looks like concrete, it stays very porous, okay? So when you are cooking in your kitchen and you're getting grease all over everything, you know, it gets absorbed by your grout lines. This tool allows you to go up and down those grout lines, be it in the kitchen, be it in the bathroom, wherever you've got your grout. Watch this. I'm going to give that a quick wipe right there. Now, I want you to see the difference. Look at the grout lines. If I get right in there, look at the difference right there.
Was stainless and,
isn't that pretty?
And white.
Yeah.
I thought it was a different color.
No, and see, that's the power of steam right there. Now, notice, no chemicals. So this is someplace that we cook. I'm not having to sit here and breathe in these chemicals. How about, do you know what that is? Okay, that's it. That
is it an air conditioner?
It's an air conditioning filter. It's a reusable air conditioning filter. So if I take the Polti and I'm doing this, okay, rather than just running water through this and getting the dust out of it, I'm killing the bacteria that's in this.
Great.
So you're not going to be breathing this in later. And that really makes this clean. It just takes a couple seconds to do. If you like candles, my wife Kelly loves candles, okay? I'm going to take this attachment off here real quick. I want to show you this because watch what I can do with the Polti. See this little candle holder right here? Most times people put these in the freezer, okay? But watch what I can do with the Polti. The steam melts the wax right off of this. So instead of having to put something in the freezer, leave it in there overnight, in just a few minutes, you can melt the wax right off of it, clean the whole surface. See how quickly that's doing it? And it's easy to do. It's not hard. Jewelry, okay? Instead of going to a jewelry store and paying them all kinds of money. Where'd my watch go? Oh, there it is. It's stuck to my bear. Instead of paying the jewelry store to clean your watches and jewelry, go take your Polti at home and just hit it with the steam. That's what they're going to do at the jewelry store anyway.
And do you know what you spend on those very expensive steam jewelry cleaners?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, triple digits. You spend triple digits. $59.95, guys.
Look what came off of that.
Filthy.
It's disgusting. But that's what's going to come. And that's just from like suntan lotions, the oils in your skin, and that kind of thing. Polti's going to get it off of there for you. Windows. When you hear people say they don't do windows, guess what? Now you can. Watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to put on our little window cleaning attachment. Oh, I took the whole thing off. Hang on. I'm gonna put that
there
back
are
on.
so many attachments.
There really are.
Configuration. I'm telling you something
every
for
part of the house.
Every part of the house.
Okay, this is your squeegee attachment for windows, for sliding glass doors, for the shower stalls. I'm just going to do a mirror right here because mirrors can be a pain. Watch this with one pass with the Polti.
Wow.
Just like that. Let me do one more. There we go. There we go. Okay, got it. Look at that. Look at the difference right there. Can you see that? And it's already dry because it's got that squeegee on it right there.
Incredible. That is absolutely
Sorry if I frightened anybody home with that.
Incredible. beautiful. Do you see that? Oh my gosh. I mean, what are we doing? We're putting all that blue stuff on it. You smell it, and you breathe all that stuff in. Get rid of the chemicals and clean better. I do want to just really quickly, while we're here, can I show you the configuration one more time? Because you've got so many brushes here. It is just the biggest configuration, personally, that I have ever seen us do. And maybe we'll try and get a shot of that in a minute, okay? Because obviously our cameras aren't in place yet. So we're gonna go to the bathroom.
We're going to the bathroom, not literally,
I know,
but figuratively. We're gonna go to the bathroom.
That didn't come out.
Okay,
that didn't come
look
out.
at the top of this toilet seat. Doesn't look too bad, okay? But if you take a black light and put it on there, we've treated this with a substance they use in hospitals that shows up dirt and bacteria. I want you to see the top of this thing, because it is just a crazy mess on top of this. See that right there? Look at, oh, that's disgusting. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the Polti, and even on the dirt you can't see. All I'm gonna do is just spray this on here, and watch this. 15 seconds, remember, superheated steam, 15 seconds. What happens? You neutralize E. coli, staph, salmonella, and other fungi and bacteria. So imagine if you could do that all over your house on any surface, whether it's fabric, whether it's a hard surface, it doesn't matter. I think that's, what do you think, 15 seconds? Feels like 15 seconds. All right, watch this. I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna wipe it down now. And I want you to see with the black light, here we go again. Here's that black light. Look at the difference. There's the top of the toilet. Look at the bottom. See that?
I mean,
look at that.
Don't you want to feel that clean in your house? I mean, don't you want to get rid of the bacteria?
Right?
I mean, that's what it's all about. Steam cleaning doesn't just clean better. It doesn't just make your house feel cleaner. It makes everything cleaner. There's no residue. There's no chemical residue from it. And everything, including your toothbrush.
The dirtiest thing in your bathroom is your toothbrush.
I forgot about that.
I'm just going to tell you that. So you want to steam that as often as you can. You know, you ever wonder why if you get a cold and you just keep getting it? Yeah. Steam your toothbrush. Do yourself a favor. You're going to feel a lot better. Come on over here. I want to show you this. It's not going to cure a disease, but it's certainly going to help get rid of those germs. Let's come on over here to this track, okay? If the track in your shower is starting to act a little funky, and this goes for any sliding glass door, really, I'm going to hit this and just go up and down in here. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm actually melting that buildup that's going to happen of your shampoos, of your conditioners. See it all coming out of here? All that stuff builds up in here over time, and it's going to eventually start to slow down that track in your shower. I'm going to take this rag. I'm just going to give this a quick wipe. And look at the difference right there, all the gunk that came out of that. Imagine if your sliding glass doors are having a problem. You don't need to replace the doors, you just need to clean them. Let's do the chrome, okay? Because this is wonderful for chrome. Just get in there, it's gonna melt the soap scum, the calcium deposits, everything that's on there. Nothing better for the chrome. It's not gonna hurt the finish of the chrome either when you get in there. Watch this. I'm gonna give it a quick wipe. And look at the difference right there. See how that's, wow, look how shiny that is. Just in a couple of seconds. Porcelain, Alice, it doesn't matter. Any of the surfaces in your bathroom, you can use your Polti on there. Now, you can use the brushes or you can use the straight